The Kansas City Chiefs are breaking the minds of a lot of people, and social media has been blowing up these last few days still. We are now almost a week from the AFC Championship game, and now still everybody on social media, it seems like, are still going on about the refs for these two specific plays. The 4th and 1 when the Chiefs defense stuffed Josh Allen and Xavier Worthy's catch. We also saw today Brandon Beane had his final press conference of the season, and he was going on about the refs and this exact same call as the 4th and 1 and Xavier Worthy's catch. I understand Bills fans being hurt and upset, but going on about the refs still is absolutely ridiculous. This entire ref narrative is getting out of hand, and I want to go to this 4th and 1 call first when the Chiefs defense stuffed Josh Allen. I want to know why Joe Brady didn't change anything or have any other short yardage situation plays, because they got stuffed. They went 2 of 5 on the tush push. 4th and 1 and you're trying to shove Josh Allen to the line again when it already hasn't been working that well. There was 2 2-point conversions that got stopped as well from the Chiefs defense. That's 4 extra points on the board the Bills could have had. And again, you cannot take away credit from the Chiefs defense and say it's the ref's fault. Going to Xavier Worthy's catch, people are acting like there wasn't a flag on the play. The Chiefs were going to get a free extra first down in 15 yards, 10 yards anyways. And Xavier Worthy, by rule, by definition, had possession of the ball. And the ball, if it doesn't move when it hits the ground, it counts as possession to the receiver. The only reason why people are going on about this is because it's against the Chiefs. It's on the Chiefs. It benefits the Chiefs. There was so many calls on the Bills that weren't called and that people aren't going to say anything about because it doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fit what they want. And people are so against the Chiefs winning and think it's a conspiracy theory or it's rigged. Honestly, it's just absolutely getting ridiculous. You know, the one thing that changed the game was Josh Allen had 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter, down by 3 to get his team down the field. Similar to last year, he was down by 3. All he needed was a touchdown or a field goal in the AFC Championship. They had to settle for a field goal. He missed. This time, Josh Allen couldn't get his team down the field, and I can't blame it all on Josh Allen. Josh Allen had a great first down run for 11 yards or so. But again, 6 plays, 17 yards. It's the biggest moment of the game. We've seen Patrick Mahomes win with 13 seconds left. At the end of the 4th quarter, if Mahomes has the ball, you know what's going to happen. And the Chiefs defense, they got the stop that they needed to. 4th down, we saw Steve Spagnuolo. We'll dive into it in a little bit on the All-22. But Steve Spagnuolo had an absolutely genius blitz with Trent McDuffie sending him to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen getting pressured. He still got a great pass off, but that was why the Bills lost. They didn't lose because of the refs. People going on about the refs is actually getting absolutely ridiculous. And you can say what you want, Chiefs fan. Of course, you're going to say this, whatever. It's literally true. We have seen bad calls in every sport, every single game. It doesn't get drawn out as much as the Chiefs. It's because the Chiefs keep winning. Mahomes keeps winning. They're in every single Super Bowl, it seems like, since Patrick Mahomes has been the starter. So, of course, everybody's going to hate watch them. And they get the most views out of anybody on TV. So if something goes wrong, something is fishy, something doesn't go somebody's way, of course, then the majority is going to go on and whine and complain about it. When in reality, see, I also see people talking about, oh, Troy Aikman said this on the call. Oh, Tony Romo said this. Jim Nantz said this on the call. I didn't know they were officiating. They're making assumptions and their own opinions like you and me at the end of the day. I saw people saying the broadcast didn't agree with that call. That doesn't mean it was a good call just because the broadcast had said it. I mean, you can look at a call and say that's a good call. Somebody could say it's a bad call. It doesn't matter what the people what Tony Romo thinks of the call. They reviewed the Xavier Worthy catch. The Bills challenged it and it didn't get overturned because it was a catch by rule. And the 4th down, 4th and 1, they should have tried something else. It wasn't working all game. Why didn't you guys, the Bills, try something else? 4th and 1, you got stuffed. People all day are going to be going on about, oh, he got a first down. Oh, he was crossed the line from this angle. If you look at it with this angle, with the line across the screen, you can see he crossed. There is no definitive answer for in any replay camera angle and any camera angle. And from the official's point of view, the close side judge said he didn't have a good angle. And you can see Josh Allen tucked that ball in, but he turned sideways. You can't tell if he's going over that line and if it's a first down. Of course, if you're a Chiefs hater and you don't want the Chiefs to win, you're going to say, yeah, he got the first down. This is rigged. This is ridiculous. But if you really look at it, you don't have the answer. So the refs made the right call there. And they looked at it. He was short. By all these camera angles and footage that we're seeing, he was short. And people are trying to discredit a great defensive play that we're going to see in the Super Bowl go against a great tush push. And let's see what they do again. Josh Allen went 2 for 5 on those tush pushes, those QB sneaks. And we've seen the Chiefs defense come up huge this season. Week 3 against the Falcons, Bijan Robinson, 4th and inches, he got stuffed for the game. I mean, we've seen this defense come up huge time and time again. Does that mean it's rigged? Because they make the extra play, they get the extra stop. That's the thing about the Chiefs. And a lot of people are like, oh, their opponents always have more flags in the playoffs than the Chiefs. Well, maybe it sounds like the Chiefs are more disciplined. And of course, you're not going to want to hear that because you're not a fan of them. And you want them to lose so bad. So you're going to have to, you're like, it's rigged. It's rigged. It must be rigged because they don't have as many penalties or flags as their opponent. Or maybe they're better coached. It's almost like they have a Hall of Fame, a top 3 coach, arguably one of the best coaches in NFL history, coaching their team. It's almost like he's still an old style coach, buttoned up, collared tee, one of the hardest training camps. They don't practice at the facility. They go out of town for it. One of the hardest training camps, hardest practices. That's all you hear from Andy Reid's players in camps. Maybe that's why they have these fewest penalties. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because they're disciplined and other teams get emotional. Other teams give up penalties more in those clutch situations because they're not used to being there. The Chiefs have been to the AFC Championship 7 straight seasons. They're going to get comfortable in these situations to not foul, to not give up stupid penalties that other teams will. And again, people are going to go on to these 2 specific plays where a player, Xavier Worthy, made a great play and the defense made a great play to get a stop, and people are trying to say the refs. It's a close call. I agree. But it didn't change the outcome of the game. Josh Allen had 3 minutes to get the ball down the field. 6 plays, 17 yards. That's what needs to be talked about more, not this ref narrative. Josh Allen had a chance to get their team down the field to win. He had the ball in a situation where Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs fans would love Mahomes to be down 3 minutes in the 4th quarter with the ball with all timeouts. Are you serious? He had all timeouts. They didn't get it done. Again, that's not all Josh Allen's fault. You can point it back to Joe Brady doing screen passes or whatever, Dalton Kincaid drop, whatever you want to say. But they didn't execute. They had an opportunity at the end of the game. It doesn't come down to the refs. That 4th and 1 happened at the start of the 4th quarter. Xavier Worthy's catch was in the first half. The defense should have made a stop. The offense should have went down and scored and made that extra play, but they didn't. The Chiefs capitalized off that. Let's dive into specifically some moments in the All-22 that I want to take a look at from this Bills game. So before we get into All-22, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on already if you haven't already, and let's get straight into it. Kansas City Chiefs stopped 2 2-point conversions this game against the Bills. The Bills left 4 points on the field, and we can see right here the Chiefs game plan for this perfectly. They noticed Josh Allen likes to go behind the left guard in the left side, and we can see right here Justin Reid pointing that out. We see Nick Bolton telling everybody, yo, come on, get close. And they load up this left side right here. You can see they stack it. They have, Drew Tranquill, Nick Bolton, and Justin Reid. So Justin Reid, Drew Tranquill, and then here we go. Boom. He gets stuff right there. You can see it right here. He has his body turned already, ready for it, snaps the ball. They just collapse on this left side right here where Josh Allen is going. They all crushing on that side because that's where they know they're going. And we can see right here. Is that Jaden Hicks even? He gets a big push on him. Nick Bolton pushes him again. Big push right there. And he's short. Now, this is a huge play, especially playing a Philadelphia Eagles team that loves to tush push. Look at this. He couldn't get it over. Had to try to pass it to Curtis Samuel. And this is just a great stop from the Kansas City Chiefs. This is championship football right here. Getting stops at the 1-yard line. This is a great play. And on this 2-point conversion, the Chiefs defense and Steve Spagnuolo schemed and zoned perfectly against this. We can see these 2 receivers are just trying to get open in the end zone. They stack this side. They're all trying to get open on quick moves. We can see right here, 26 goes in and back out this way. And we can clearly see right here, the Chiefs defense and Steve Spagnuolo just has an absolute masterclass. You can see they send 4, and we see these 2 receivers go right here. He gets bumped by him right here, and everything is covered. Everything is covered. We have this guy going across the field. We have Drew Tranquill, I believe, 23 right here. We have Nick Bolton right there. Shifts over. This guy can, Josh can debatably throw it to him, but nope, closed in on him right there. He has some pressure on him. And again, this is just a perfect zone right here. We can see literally every receiver is covered. Josh Allen is doing anything and everything he can to try to make a play. but there's no play to be made because this guy's covered right here. This guy's covered right here. This guy's definitely covered. This guy's definitely covered. And this guy's definitely covered. This was a great plan, a great zone coverage by Steve Spagnuolo, who's always designing the right plays. And that's why I'm so excited to see this team go against this Eagles team in the Super Bowl. And I can't wait to see what Steve Spagnuolo does there. Now, arguably, this is the most controversial call and play of the game. We can see 4th and 1. All they need to do is get to this white line. That's where the first down marker is. And we can see. Now, let's try to not be biased here, guys. But to me, Josh Allen does not cross that line with the ball. Like, I don't know why people are trying to move the imaginary line. Here's the line. Let's try to make it go as straight down as possible here. Let's go. My line isn't the best. Look, that's the line. And the ball appears to be tucked into Josh Allen's chest right there. You know, I'm not, a scientist or anything. But if this is the line to gain and the ball is tucked behind him right here, and we can see he gets pushed back. So, again, let me try to do a little bit better artwork here with this line. Okay. As straight as possible. And let's see again. Let's see it again. All right. We can see right here when he zooms in, this is the line that he needs to get. And he doesn't cross that line. That ball does not cross that line, my imaginary line. Even me doing it right here. So, and now a lot of people are going back to the line judge saying that this guy's called it. This guy has no view. There is no chance this guy can see it. It's this line judge right here who has the closest view. And from his point of view, his angle, he got the stop. He got the stop. Because look, Josh Allen turns horizontally. He turns his body horizontally to the line. And there's not enough evidence. And people are going to go on all day saying it looks like he got it. It looks like he got it. But this is championship football. This is exactly what you want your defense to do, to come up huge, to make up a big effort like this, to get a stop when they needed it the most. And this isn't the first time the Chiefs have done this. Like I said, Atlanta Falcons week 3, stuffed Bijan. And this was the start of the 4th quarter. The Bills defense should have played better and got some stops. So I just can't hear the controversy. This was a good play call, a good stop, a good call by the official. Let's look at it from this angle here too. We can see this is when he goes horizontally and he has the ball tucked in his chest right there, kind of by his helmet. And you can't clearly tell if he gets over that line. You still can't see it here. And he gets brought down. This is a good play by the Chiefs defense to get a huge stop when they needed it the most. And of course the Bills players are going to say it's a first down. It's not. This is going to be huge in the Super Bowl, getting these stops. Again, the Eagles' tush push and O-line is completely different than the Bills, but this Chiefs defense has proven that they can stop it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys go down below, you subscribe, you turn the notification bell on. I'm getting back on the flow with the YouTube grind. I've been grinding TikTok and just been real busy. But we're going to be breaking down the footage leading up to the Super Bowl. And then y'all know, if you were here for last offseason, we're going to be breaking down every team, all the OTAs, all the news, all the draft news. So you guys are going to want to stick around. And again, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the Super Bowl, about this game, about any of the coverage that I broke down. And again, I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one.